Hello, very special you. You are very special because if you're seeing this, it means that either you are subscribed to Sasuga Tips for You, or you're a member of the Sasuga community, or maybe you're both, which makes you extra special. This is a quick video, or maybe not so quick, I'm not sure how long it's going to go on for. I want to tell you about 3 things. So the first thing is a realization I had, and the second 2 are things that are upcoming that you might be interested in. So the first one, the realization that I had, and this is just, I'm amazed about this. You may know that I keep talking about it's all about the audience and focus on the other person. Keep the person that you're communicating with in mind when you're communicating. And I had this realization that even though so many of my community members and my clients are Japanese, I put out a lot of information in English, especially if I'm talking about new products or services. And I understand that if you are Japanese and you're getting a lot of information in English, it can be a bit mendokusai, a bit of a pain to read through all of that. And I'm the same if I'm reading something in Japanese, even though I can read Japanese, sometimes I just want it to be in English to make it easier. So the good news for you, if you're a Japanese reader, is that I'm going to be working more closely with the amazing Mei Nakamura, and we'll be putting out more information in Japanese to make it easier for you to understand what it is that I am offering that may be valuable for you. So that's the first one. So, by the way, my lesson from that I hope that you can learn from is to just really think about who you're communicating with, and what is going to be the easiest for them so that they can absorb the message that you are trying to convey. That was number 1. Number 2, and I'm very excited about this, is this week I am running a Facebook Live every day. So it depends on what day you're seeing this, but it will be starting on Monday, that's April the 2nd, and running through to Friday, April the 6th. The times are not exactly fixed, but I will put a message on the Sasuga Communications Facebook page about 10 minutes before I do the Facebook Live. And if you're available and you can join it, please come along and join live. So if you haven't done this before, you'll just see a notification come up, and you can just click on that and you can see me chatting away. And there's also a comment place where you can put in your questions or comments in English or in Japanese. There's also a place where you can put the ine thumbs up, or you can put hearts or whatever kind of little icons, and I love it when I get the thumbs up, the ine and the hearts. So if you are available at that time, I would love to be able to see that there are some people joining me live. Even if you're not able to join live, you can still see the replay of the Facebook Live if you go to the Sasuga Communications Facebook page. So just to avoid confusion here, there's the Sasuga Communications Facebook page, and there's the Sasuga Community Facebook group. So I'm talking about the page here is where you'll see these things. So that was the second one, is this Facebook Lives coming up every day, Monday to Friday this week. And the third one is that I'm also going to be hosting 2 webinars this week, one on Thursday evening from 7 p.m. and one on Saturday morning from 10 a.m. So that's Thursday the 5th of April and Saturday the 7th of April. And this will be about presentation skills. I'll be talking about the 3 biggest mistakes that Japanese presenters make when presenting in English. Now, if you're not a Japanese presenter, if you're another language presenter, you may still find that these tips could be quite helpful for you too, so I encourage you to come along. And at the end of the webinar, I'm also going to be talking about some upgrades to the Speak Like an Expert online presentation skills course. And I know that some of you have taken that and you've told me how valuable you've found it, so easy to go through. and I wanted to make it available to more people and upgrade it, make it better and more valuable. So I have a few changes that I'm making, and one of the big changes is that it will be what I'm calling maybe a live round of Speak Like an Expert. So I'll be offering 2 options where you can do the online training, plus you can get some small group in-person training in Ginza. Or if you're not available to be in Tokyo, there'll also be an online version. So that's, you're doing the self-study online course, plus you get to work with me online through Zoom, which is kind of like Skype if you're familiar with this kind of video conferencing, where we will meet a very small group and we'll work on your presentation skills, and you'll be able to practice your presentation skills in that small group. So I'm excited about this opportunity to do things live, plus I'm going to set up a special Facebook group which is dedicated for people who will be taking the course during this time. So they'll be taking the course in April. And this is just for asking questions about presentations and to keep you supported and motivated through the whole time that you're working on the course. Now, if you have already taken the course and you still want to be a part of this, you can be. Just send me an email, let me know, and I'm very happy to add you to that dedicated Facebook group as well. So those are the 3 things that I wanted to talk to you about today. So the first one was my realization that if I really want to make it easier for Japanese people to understand my communication, it's better if I put out more of the written communication in Japanese with the help of the fabulous Mei Nakamura. The second one is that I'll be running Facebook Lives this week, and the third one is the webinar where I'm also going to be talking about the upgrades to the Speak Like an Expert course and the live opportunities and the new Facebook group for that too. So lots of exciting things going on. And now, whether or not you're celebrating Easter, I am wishing you an excellent week, and I hope to see you on Facebook Live. Thank you.